Hey, it's Mike with Trader's Edge, also known as Right Hand Mike. And today we're going to teach you our favorite setup to find a money press candidate. This is valuable stuff. You're going to enjoy it.
Like, here's how to blend in and not ruin it for the rest of us. Okay. And I'll explain that right now as I'm explaining what I'm doing. You either find a stock in an uptrend, great for everyone in there. Or you can find a stock that's downtrending and can't get out of its own way. Okay. Okay. The third one is my favorite. The third one is we have a stock that's been uptrending. It's taken a break for a while, and then it resumes what most likely will be a resumption of the trend. So it takes a break. It pauses out for a while. And Nicholas Darvis, the author of How I Made $2 million in the Stock Market. By the way, that was early 1950s money. That's more like 16.5 million today based on the time value of money. There was no options then. It was only stock. And by comparison, the commissions to trade stocks in the early 1950s compared to today's dollars, it would be as if every time you bought stock, there was a $200 to $300 or $400 or $500 commission, depending how much stock you're removing in today's dollars. Absolutely crazy. But anyway, one of his things was waiting for a stock, and he called, if a stock got in a cage like this, it was kind of, jumping up and down and bouncing up and down and hitting this. And he was very interested when it busted out of that cage. We call this resistance on the top and support underneath or whatever. But this is by far and away and I call it my ideal setup. A stock's been uptrending. It pauses that uptrend. We don't want it to have a 50% move in here. That's it. I don't want that. It's not even that I don't prefer it. I don't want that. I want 20 to 25% a good, healthy from the high to the low in here. And then we look for things to break out of there. And the edge and the odds for us is that this action here is resuming higher. That's how you solve your me effect problem. That's how you cease to be a trend wrecker. Okay, this is my periodic table of pirates today, wearing this loud and proud. Okay, and so this is just broad strokes, but still, I don't want to make it more complicated than that. And let me just illustrate just a few more things here about crowd. And my whole point is, well, okay, I'm going to get to my whole point in just a second. Let me make sure this erases first so I can have my head about me here. So crowd had done this, and I think their whole NASDAQ or whatever, it wasn't a correction, but they all kind of did lay over and take a break. And that's what this one was right here. But this action here right before earnings, one of the biggest volume days of the year, pushed this thing back to new 52-week and all-time highs, continuing. It's almost like it's so powerful when these things break out of here that it's just hard to hold back the dam. It's just ready to break, but in a good way. And now we're at new highs and announced earnings here, but we've got this thing called the TINA principle, like there is no alternative basically to stocks. This industry that CrowdStrike's in, it's one of the top 5 in its industry. It's ranked 9th. The industry is ranked 9th out of 197 industries that IBD, Investor Business Daily, categorizes. Recently, the government wants to do more cybersecurity. It's like this company can't help itself. It's having just every kind of news align and circumstance align. A lot of us on this call today, this strategy session, we don't get this in our brains. I mean, I don't relate to every single thing going right all at the same time. I mean, you got to freaking be kidding me. But guess what? Sometimes companies find themselves in the right market, in the right sector, doing the right things. They got plenty of money. They're led by a kick-ass management team. They have the right relationships with the banks. They're in the right place at the right time. I don't get it. But what's cool about the market is we can hop on that train. And I'm just trying to help you not be a trend wrecker like you might have been in your past history. Another thing I love about the ideal setup is this red line is the 200-day moving average. I like to see this upsloping the whole way. So it's been upsloping the whole way. We had the chance for the 50 to go down below the 100 and back above.